Hey, everybody, let's get full.
So, growing up, when it came to food, there was one particular type that I did not like, and that was Indian food. I was not a fan. Even early on to my adult life, I still didn't like it. And not because I didn't like the food, I didn't like the smell. And at that point, I really never tried Indian food. Like, didn't smell bad per se. It was just kind of has that sort of floral or something of that nature kind of smell. And it was very overwhelming, and I couldn't handle it. I couldn't even go inside an Indian restaurant. But as I grew older, people would bring in Indian food every now and then, and I would try one. They say, hey, try this chicken marsala. And I tried it, and it actually tasted good. And at some point, I started to be okay with it. And eventually, I was able to go inside an Indian restaurant. It was still overwhelming, the smell. But there was a point where, I'd say, okay, this is good, but it still limits me to just one thing that I like there. I don't really eat too much of it. So if there ever came a point where my friends and I would go out to eat, it would not be on my top 10. So going with my friends today to this one place actually eventually changed my mind a little bit more, way more than it did before. And the place that we went to is called Nira's, which is a brand new restaurant that opened in Torrance. Yes, I'm in Torrance a lot, but there's a lot of good places there. And pretty much my group tends to go on what we call a grub club dinner or lunch, which is once a week. And that was the place that they chose because we had a couple of people who are vegetarians. So we decided to go check it out. And I was like, okay, they dragged me in. I went in there. When I left, I was a convert. I'm ready to go back to that place because I tried something there that I was very, very glad I did. And a little history on it. Part of it was an experience I had when I was working at this one game company, and we in Santa Monica, we had something called a food truck alley. And one of those food trucks at some point was, there's too many to think about. And there were so many that I liked, but one day my friends were like, let's try this one. And then I tried it, and it was called India Jones, a play on the words, I guess, from Indiana Jones, right? But this one truck had this one thing called a Frankie, which, if you think about it, is basically an Indian burrito. It had chutney, chicken, curry, rice, pilaf, yellow rice pilaf. And when I ate that, it was delicious. Let's just say every time I went to that truck, I ordered the same thing over and over again. This place, the new place, Nira, they didn't have the Frankie, but the food, the insides of that Frankie were this particular meal that I ordered. And basically from now on, I'm going back there as many times as I can. So, want to see it? Let's check it out. So when we came for our meal, we realized they had just recently opened. Naturally, I noticed the place was a tad bit sparse, but that was to be expected and irrelevant to me. I was here for the food. After reading our digital menus, we ordered a variety of dishes like the lentil garlic coconut soup, chana masala, which is a spicy curry made with chickpeas, chicken chukka biryani, which which is a dry roasted South Indian chicken, lightly coated in dry masala on biryani rice. Then came the generous helpings of buttery garlic naan bread. And my food of choice, the butter chicken with basmati rice. Now, to be honest, I was curious about the chana masala, but I'm a one-trick pony, and this is my jam. Now, the basmati rice went well with the chicken, but the garlic naan was so good, I just had to skip the middleman. And eventually, I decided to do the mashup and just put the rice on top of the naan bread, which is probably how they actually did it. Now, if you ask me again if I liked Indian food, you tell me. What do you think? The owner, Raji Gounder, hope I said that right, came out to greet us and even gave us complimentary desserts called pineapple kesari, so we can try something new and exotic. I normally would have skipped this, but I'm glad she expanded my horizons. And I deeply thank her generosity. Take it from a food skeptic, this place is well worth checking out. I tried them all, but I'm already full, which means I'll definitely have to come back in the Nira future.
Punished.
Comment below if you've been here and agree. Okay, that's it. I'm Will, the Fullipino. We'll see you next time.